Now let's go see what kind of mess we got from the neighbor's fireworks last night. Oh boy. Look here. Right down there. See, we got these things everywhere. And they come down hot. I mean, they're burning. And we also got this, it looks like mud, but it's not. It's part of the chemicals that are in the fireworks, you know, for the red ones. And that stuff is everywhere. You know, look, you see, all over the cover of my, that's not a big deal. It's those, that stuff's all over my truck. It's in the, see, here's more of it. It's everywhere. And little chunks of the caps that go in the mortars. So this is my patio out back of my house. There's more of that red chemical on everything. Sure, it's cancerous. Look, here's a big glob of it right here. And then we got more chunks of that stuff here. Oh boy. Here's a piece on my table. Burned my table. Great. That's like a plastic finish on there. Discolored a big ring around it. Some more of that crap over there on the floor. You know, and I wouldn't even complain about this, but these people were so miserable to me. The guy threatened to run my chickens over, and they weren't even on his property. They were right on the line, and he's racing after them with a lawnmower saying, "I'm gonna effing run them over." And I just laughed at him, but he was serious. He's crazy. This ain't the first time. Look, here's another one right here. All this shit goes down on my property. Now my orchard trees, there's all kinds of plastic down in there in my trees. You see that play set? If you look at the satellite boundary lines on the property, you'll see that that play set is sitting over the line by about 6 feet. That might not be correct, but they're usually close. So I'm fairly certain that's on my property. Do I complain about that? No. But now I see I have to get a fence. This crap everywhere. Let's go down and look in the pool. Let's go down and look in the pool. I can't wait. Oh boy. This is worse than last year. Worse than last year. I don't know if I can see this too good with the glare. My pool deck, more of the same chemicals and spent stuff. The bottom of the pool is filled with those little plugs. Oh, there's a bunch of them this year. You know, I didn't say anything last year. I said something this year. I said to my one friend that was helping clean up over there, I said, "When are you coming over and helping me clean up my property?" And I said, I don't want to complain, but, you know, tell Robert I don't want to hear him complaining about my chicken is over the property line by an inch or two. I said, you know, it's not like they're in his flower beds or anything. It's a grass field behind my place. They don't even use it. There's no reason he should try to run my chickens over just because they're on the grass. And the time I was there, they weren't on his grass. So, you know, I kept my fence off of the property line by several feet just so we wouldn't have an issue, so I could maintain the other side of it. Look at this, chemicals all around, and more of that mud, or it's not mud, it's chemicals from the fireworks. Stuff in the pool. I just cleaned this yesterday. It was spotless. Oh, my sliding board, that's more of that chemical. There's some more. Look, another shell casing. You know, I don't want to make a big deal about this, but I feel that I am being taken advantage of. And when my buddy went over and said, hey, we ought to help Jeff clean up his yard, they said, F him, that's his problem. And that's the 3 neighbors that had my produce stand shut down. And we know what that's all about. Alright, well, the 3 neighbors that spend $6,000 or more on fireworks every year decided, because I didn't come to their party, they were going to put my produce stand out of business, and they didn't like the color of the people that were coming there. And that's what we have to deal with. You know? It's basically racism. I don't know what else to call it. I mean, I've seen it. They actually told my realtor they didn't want any people of color buying this property because they don't want that kind around here. But you know what? It makes me want to find, well, I couldn't even do that. I wouldn't put anybody else in this position. I'm stuck with this place because I'd feel bad selling this to anybody. Sorry about the rant. I'm just trying to deal with this nonsense. Ever since I bought this place, they've been hostile for no reason at all. Alright, thanks for watching.